I go LinkedIn Live to help you figure out how to get your career off of autopilot so that you can get on your way to living your life by design while monetizing your brilliance. I attended a conference over the weekend and I wanted to share a little bit about that. That was called Better Together Fest, and it has been on my calendar for months. I had a table, a meaningful activation table, and I just wanted to share a little bit about what I learned and what I saw. First of all, it was snowing, and it was snowing hard. And we weren't sure if anyone was going to come to this event, but boy, did people show up in droves. I was able to connect with a lot of women who are in a lot of different phases in their career, but there was one unifying factor. Everyone wanted to find someone to connect with to help make this transition, this growth possible and more fun. Because let's face it, pivotal career transformations or getting your small business going, keeping it going, it is tough. A lot of brave women who were, frankly, traumatized by their careers, but they're strong, type A people who have been trying to figure this out on their own for days, weeks, months, years. But they made the brave step of coming to this event in a snowstorm. There were accidents everywhere. It was brutal. Because they knew they needed a lifeline and they wanted these connections. So if you are struggling in your career pivot, how can you connect with people? What can you go to? And when these women were there, they learned how to talk about what it is they want, what they're looking for. And by going to different sessions and growing their mindset, they were able to see the possibilities. Are you stuck? Do you need to see some possibilities? There were also women there who knew exactly what they were looking for, but they came because they wanted and needed to grow their network or get some resources. One quick tip I wanted to show you, when you go to a networking event, be ready to connect. I'm not saying you have to have a business card. Most people don't want business cards. The easiest way, in my opinion, is you open up LinkedIn on your phone and you click on the search bar. And when you do that, it's really hard to show you, but there's a little tiny icon that comes in that corner. And when you click on that, it becomes your QR code. Screenshot it before the event. You guys can connect right then and there. I do recommend jotting down some notes in a notebook because if you're connecting with 20 people, you're not going to remember who was who. Jot down some notes after you walk away from the person, what you wanted to follow up with them about, and how you can support them in what they're working on. There are also women like me who were there because they were representing their business and hoping to connect with other women, share some resources, and maybe gain some clients. I was so impressed how all of the speakers and exhibitors and organizers just gave so much of themselves. You could feel the energy in the room, the energy as the day went on, because women were now laughing and happy and not even paying attention to the fact that they were going to have to drive home in the snowstorm. You could feel the promise of possibility. There had been a complete mindset shift in one afternoon. So how can you facilitate this for yourself? I challenge each of you to find some way to connect with people. It might be an in-person event or a virtual event. It might be a meetup. It might be an industry group, an alumni thing, something at your company, pure networking events. We might sign up for some sort of course. There's lots of ways to connect with people, to learn, to grow and tell your story and help shift your mindset so that you can get to monetizing your business. At this event, I opened up the opportunity for women to join my upcoming 8-week career pivot mindset cohort. This includes a 7-week mindset transformation through the Positive Intelligence app, as well as weekly calls where we're gonna group you in cohorts so that you can bring your real life, what's going on right now, and use the collective power of these women to move you forward. If this is something you're interested in and you want to learn more, I'm going to post the link to the information in the show notes in the chat. I hope that you, whatever path you choose, are able to move forward with confidence. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you next Tuesday at 9 a.m. Mountain, LinkedIn Live. Have a great week.